What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. We're doing an intro on the water here. It's beginning of March. Have to wear PFD when you're out on the water up until April 30th here for the body of water that I'm fishing. So as much as I don't like wearing it, better to be safe than dead. It's kind of pretty cool. I've never actually had the opportunity to fish this body of water this early in the year. I'll get you guys flipped around here so you can take a look. As you can see, water levels are down. This time of year, they draw the lake down to about 15 feet below its normal levels, and that's because it's to prevent flood and everything else like that. This time of year there would be ice, but yeah. So, gonna take advantage of that and get some time out in the Yak. Now the water here is super muddy. We just had some pretty wild storms come through here a couple days back. So we're gonna give it a shot. I'm not gonna, expect anything, but this is also kind of a scouting mission here. While the water levels are down, I want to see what the structure looks like on the banks, and just to kind of scope some things out. Where I got a chance to see, where I normally fish farther up on the other side of the lake, where there's a nice stream that comes in and a nice cut that you don't really see on the depth map. So I'm gonna just kind of scout around and see what's here. So when the water level does come back up, we can capitalize on that. Now, like I said, this is beginning of March, so the crappie are going to be starting to kind of stage in their spawn areas. Unfortunately, all the shallower water is about 3 or 4 miles up on the other end of the lake, and I can't really get there unless I paddle all day with my kayak. So we're going to float around here and see what we can get into. Main crappie spawn in PA is between April into May. They say water, once it hits 60 degrees, that's when the crappie's going to start spawning. Well, I don't have a fish finder yet, or depth finder or anything like that that'll tell me the water temperatures, but that is going to be an addition here on the kayak sooner or later, hopefully this year. But let's get into it, and I'll show you how I'm going to fish this today. All right, so see if I can do this without losing all my gear. All right, so today, that is soaked. I'm gonna be fishing with a drop shot. I'm doing pretty much all artificial here today. Let me put these somewhere where I'm not gonna lose them. All artificial. So what I'm gonna do here is I have just fishing 2 rods. Normally I have about 1 million rods, and I'm not gonna do that today. So I'll kind of show you what I got working with here, what I'm working with. Where are they at? All right, so I have these power bait, Champ Minnow. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting that on these 4-aught. That's probably a little too big. 6-aught, no, 2-aught rather, sorry. 2-aught octopus hooks. And it's gonna be a standard drop shot rig. I just kind of want to get this out and drift with it to see what all is out there. But I'll get this rigged up here and I'll show you guys what that's gonna look like once it's all set and done here. All right, so like I said, this is just going to be a drop shot rig. Have about 18 inches or so. I have a 1/2 ounce belt sinker, just a little weight like that. Then I'm running these power baits, the Champ Minnows. This is a 4-aught, I believe it's a 4-aught octopus hook. I'm just going to let this sit. I kind of want to just kind of let that do its thing. I'm going to let this kind of suspend in the water there. With how heavy this wind is, I'm gonna use a little heavier weight, but I'd like to kind of target whatever is going to be suspended. And then on my other line here, I have just this little black and gold plug. Here, I'll show you that in a second. Just this little guy here. Just a little deeper diver plug. I'd like to just try to slow this, roll slow with it, just to see what I could get with it. But we'll give it a shot here. Let me get packed up a little bit, and we'll see what we can get into. Today is going to be artificial only, which is abnormal for how I normally fish. Normally I just kind of get some bait sitting out and kind of see what I can get into. But today is going to be different. Or I'm just going to kind of plug and chug and drift fish a little bit, let the wind do us a favor, and see if we can't find something suspended. I'm suspecting they're going to be in a little deeper water, just with how early it is and how cold it's been. I mean, we just did have a cold snap here not too long ago, but let's see what we can get into. All right, let me get this cleaned up and we'll start fishing. I already have a fish on. I don't know what this is, but this thing is rocking and rolling. Make sure I am. Can't believe I already have a fish on. Yeah, okay, we are recording, which is awesome. This almost feels like a catfish, but the way it's digging. Could be a bass, I don't know. The water's so murky. Holy crap! You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. This is a beautiful largemouth. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me get the net. Holy crap, I didn't think I'd catch a fish that fast. Oh my goodness. Come here, buddy. Come here. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, on the drop shot. Holy goodness, that is my biggest largemouth bass. Without a doubt. Oh my god, let me get the ruler out. Hook just came right out. I barely had him hooked. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of this fish. Look at that. That is a beautiful largemouth. All right. Nope. Oh man, I gotta get you measured first. Give me a rough guesstimation. 19 inch largemouth. I'll go 18 and a half. 18 and a half inch largemouth. Oh man. Get something for the gram and I'm gonna get you back in the water, buddy. Let's get you back in there. Get on back down there. Oh man, talk about a way to start the day. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh man. Let's see if we can't catch another. Alright, so normally, oh, I think I just had another nibble. Normally the water here is about 30 feet, but it's probably about 15 feet now. So, I mean, I can't believe I just caught that fish right off the cuff like that. That just made my whole day. I've been itching for fishing for, God, 2 months now, 3 months. And what I'm probably gonna do is put a jig on this rod here, over here. Just take that plug off. It's stupid to have a plug going on right now. And I'll just get a jig going down and just try to hit these fish, because that guy was right on the bottom. I mean, this thing, I could feel it. It's right at or below the bottom, and he was just sitting right there. So I don't know if the crappie are going to be down there too. I might get more bass. I mean, this drop shot rig might be the ticket here as the day goes on, but we'll see what happens. We have plenty of wind right now. I mean, as you can see, it's a little choppy. And drift fishing is going to be where it's at for the time being. So I'm going to get this other guy rigged up here and put a jig on him and just kind of let this let this drop shot do its magic. I'll be back with you guys here in a second. Just had a nibble here on this, on the drop shot once again. I think I'm gonna have to change up my my other jig here. It's just not giving me enough weight for how fast we're moving. I'm not sure if that was the bottom. Felt a little tap on it, but there we go. There's another one. That could have been a nice perch or a crappie. Oh yeah, that is a beautiful, let me get my gloves off. Sweet baby Jesus. We are in the fishies. We got one for the stringer. Oh no, it just came off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, well, the gloves did me in. I'm gonna change this jig out, and I might put another drop shot on. That might be the ticket here. Or I'll stay with the jig, but I'll be back in a second. I'm just putting my jig out and something smacked the ever-living crap out of this. I'm thinking it was a perch. I'm guessing it was a perch. Maybe you'll come back. Just need to keep my hands on this one at all times. I wanted to put this jig down farther so I can at least know it's on the ground. But I mean, the way that thing hit, I put any money it was a perch. And if a perch hit that thing, that might be the one I'm after. I'd love to catch a big perch. Absolutely love to catch a big perch. Biggest one I caught was up in Canada, and that was probably close to 15. I'd like to catch one down here in the States that's that big. Well, sorry I didn't get that on bite. I had some technical difficulties here. My GoPro was not recording, but caught this absolute unit of a crappie. That nice crappie. I've been looking for big ones, and finally got him. Finally got one. Let me see if I can get some more, because where there's one, there's more. Thought I was being a little over optimistic here with the bringing the stringer with me today, but I'm glad I did. Whew. Do that without losing my rod. That would be ideal. All right. Let's go catch him. He was on the bottom too. I mean, these fish are down deep. I'm gonna have to hit this thing with a hairdryer or something. Yeah, he's thumped that, and good night, Irene. So I don't know what's going on with my GoPro here, but I think I got the initial bite on camera, but I was screwing around with my anchor, and kind of just let my jig hang over the side there, and next thing you know, I want to go to pull it up and there's a fish on it. So it wasn't until I started actually editing this footage that I fully realized what had happened. As you see in the video, you know, I reached up and turned my GoPro off, but I didn't even realize my GoPro was turned on. I, you know, never heard the beeps that it was on, and when I thought I turned my GoPro on, I'd actually turned it off. So, yeah, you'll get that. But I'm thinking there's a chance I may have found a school of crappie here. So, I'm gonna try to capitalize on that. Try to get some more on the stringer. Just, I mean, that was a nicer fish, but it wasn't a mondo or anything like that. Well, only ended up with 2 crappie on the stringer, had a couple misses and some more bites, but starting the day off with probably my largest largemouth to date was a pretty awesome way to start the day. You know, first time out fishing since probably October of last year. So, I mean, it felt good to get the kayak out and, you know, get some lines out in the water and just kind of float around. It was the first time I fished that particular stretch, and needless to say, I will be back there again. You know, it was kind of cool to see the lake. Normally that section of the lake is about 30 feet or so, and with the water being down about the 15 feet that it was cool to see a lot of the features, you know, that are in closer to shore. So, you know, throw some stuff in the back up in the steel trap to remember where to go here when the lake comes back up in the next month or two. Just all the structure that was there. So, yeah, looking forward to the future here. Looking forward to spring. Looking forward to getting back out. You know, we got trout season right around the corner here. I got some floats planned here coming up this year, so should be some good stuff coming up here in the not too far distant future. But hope you enjoyed today's video, and catch you next time.